Bookworm is back with Fendel. We're in Riverwood, and I don't know what we're gonna do. Go to Whiterun very carefully. Got the guide out, but I'm not gonna read it. Speaking of reading, we have to read some more books. Herbane's Bestiary, the Ice Wraiths. 17 Last Seed. When winter's chill descended upon me as I traveled further north through the frozen plains and mountains, I settled in at the inn at Dawnstar for a moment of respite and a warm meal. Another traveler there told me to be cautious, that there are creatures who settle into the powder white of the snow with nary a clue to the careless, until it is too late. He went on, with wild gestures and fantastic tales of entire merchant expeditions being killed by the beasts. His stories frighten the other inn patrons, but I will not be turned by a coward's tale. I will see those for my own eyes, and those icy caves and snow-capped peaks of the north are exactly the type of places that call to an adventurer like me. It did not take me long to find what I... whoops, not X, left. Sought. These ice wraiths are lucid, serpentine creatures of magic, as if conjured from the frozen tundra and glaciers of Skyrim itself. At one with an environment that makes them nearly invisible, these ethereal apparitions are the death of many Nords, if not by their sudden unholy strike that casts their entire body through their target, then by the malady of Whitbane, a curse of infection that dulls the intellect and makes the target even more the victim. So it damages your wits. As deadly as they are, ice wraiths are simple-minded in their determination, and combat is a straightforward affair, and brute force and a sharp blade are enough to fell these savage creatures. Yeah, on easy, or normal, only the hardiest of men would hope to survive just one of these beasts, but I have slain 2 with general ease. A whopping 2, and you write a book? Maybe this is just an article or a pamphlet. This guy writes a 3-page book after slaying 2. What's the author's name again? It's Herbane's? Herbane. Slain 2 with general ease. It's good that I've found I can make decent coin selling ice wraith's teeth, as they are a prized ingredient in alchemical potions. Why did you sell it? You should use it in alchemy. Level up. That will continue to afford me the opportunity to search these lands for a challenge worthy of story, for I have yet to see what would make me tremble. Oh yeah? Alright, interesting. This guy slays 2 and writes a book. Right. We've read that. Killing before you're killed. By Eduardo Corvus. I've seen many a man rush headlong into battle only to have their life cut short in an instant. I've been a trainer of the warrior arts for many spans, cut from the cloth of a great lineage of knights, blades, and even a distant sellsword or 2. It's with this knowledge that I'll try to pen a brief treatise on the subtle art of war. Not mage fire, nor archery or criminal throat slitting, but war. Isn't that all the above? Anything? War? Man on man with nothing but a fine bit of steel between them. Okay, so he's talking melee combat. The first thing you'll need to learn how to do is block. The first thing you'll need to learn is how to block. No, it's the last thing. If you choose, the best way to not get killed is not to let the other man hit you. Use a shield, use it well. Now you'll get tired from this, you may even get a little hurt, but a blocked blow is much better than a landed one. Over time, you'll get better, eventually shrugging off even the mightiest of hits. Yeah, that's not how I play this game. If I'm gonna, you know, perk up every single one, blocking is like the last one. It's just, it's not fun. You're not attacking. But beware your foes. If they're not base curb bandits, will know how to counter you. They'll hit you with everything they've got in order to open you up and keep on hitting. So watch for these powerful attacks. While it's still better to absorb the impact with a 1/4 inch of steel, it's best to try to just step out of the way. Yeah, so you don't have to block, you can attack. Remember, against spells, your blocking is useless until you're trained. So get up on mages quickly and let them eat steel. Deserves them right for using a witch weapon. You just said it was war. What's your definition of war, Eduardo? Corvus? Corvus! You can also block without a shield as well. Just cross that blow with your sword, though this isn't nearly as effective. And if you decide you're fancy and want to wield 2 blades, ooh, you can't block at all. So don't even try. Without both hands on the hilt, you just won't have the strength to counter blows. But with a weapon in each hand, you are much more likely to take your opponent down quickly. The best defense, some say. To wield the blade, there are some fundamentals. Quick strikes are always good, but can be repelled. So watch for your opponent's own defensive postures. Wait for an opening or create one with your own heavy attacks. Hammers hit hardest, but are slow. Same with maces and all blunt weaponry. Axes are a nice middle ground, while swords are the quickest but won't stagger your opponent as efficiently with the hard hits. Keep an eye not to get too exhausted. Always try to save a little of your strength to counter blows or even run. Keep moving during a fight. Never let yourself get cornered or surrounded. Pick your threats. Weak spellcasters that can hurt you quick are the first things I fell. The shield is not only a defensive tool. Put your shoulder into it and bash your opponent. This sends them flying and opens them up for quick counter assaults. Even better, put extra weight into it and power bash your opponent. If they're small, this will put them on their knees. Bigger opponents cannot be staggered by heavy attacks. Only the power bash will really knock them around and create openings for you to exploit. So again, block, counter, bash. Hit them when they're down. They'll show no mercy, so why should you? Battle is about the offense. So he's talking about blocking. Battle is about the offense. Well, I guess not the opponent's offense. About catching your foe early and never relenting. Keep moving, keep swinging. If you consider yourself overly powerful, pick up a 2-handed weapon and see your foes fall before you like wheat stalks. They're slow and unwieldy, but they shatter bones and cleave flesh better than anything. The graves are filled with many a mediocre swordsman. If you don't have the stomach for war, try a monk's work. But if you do travel the path of the warrior, learn the basics and keep your head firmly planted on your shoulders, or someone's bound to lob it off. Alright, let's get moving here. So we need to go to Whiterun. We go due north. We can make it, and then I can flip inventory with the... What's his name? The Breton. What's his name? I forget. He's got an assistant. We're going to steal from him all the time, probably, after a while. What we need is, we're going to join the Thieves Guild early. So that way I don't get locked out like last time. But we will be all over the place in this playthrough. Stealing. Robbing. Working with the Dark Brotherhood. cold-blooded, from behind, all of that. We basically want to be the most powerful in the land and not get killed on this difficulty setting with survival, which I've never played through before. So let's see if we can make it safely to Whiterun. We've got fish over here. I want it. Another book, we'll take it. Unless it belongs to somebody. Once we get with the Thieves Guild, then we can start stealing. Fishing rod, you take it, but can we actually use it? Line and Lure by Alond Seabird. My name is Alond Seabird. That's... Okay. Yeah, we read the cover page. Yeah. What is this guy? A second grader? You have to put your name at the top of every page? Or your name on every page, whatever. My fame, or lack thereof, is irrelevant. You're famous now. I am not a writer. No shit. As it so happens, my wife gave me this quill when I retired. She called it a gift. To me, it is a burden. But I suppose many teachers feel this same weight. If I were to walk the bridge to Sovngarde, I would take all my knowledge with me. Hard lessons learned from decades fishing the waters of Skyrim. In my life, I've fished in waters open and deep, amidst storms no mortal dare brook. I ventured down bottomless caves and challenged the monsters of the deep with my hook. I have seen them all and caught them all, be it fish, monster, or boot. With this guide, I will teach you how to do the same. Can you fish in Skyrim? I've seen fishing poles around, but I don't recall picking one up or ever fishing. Just as a warrior needs a sword, Chapter 1, the rod. Just as a warrior needs a sword and a blacksmith a hammer, the first thing any aspiring fisherman needs is a rod. You can find one at a general goods store or left behind on boats and docks by other fishermen that have come before you. When you obtain one, wield it like you would a weapon, swinging it this way and that. Get a feel for its balance and weight. It must become an extension of your body and mind. Chapter 2, Supplies. Once you have a rod, you will need supplies. This includes bait and other essentials to capture the fish once it's been reeled close to the shore. However, you need not bring your own. It is customary in Skyrim to leave fishing supplies by waters where the fish are plentiful. To find a set of fishing supplies is to be met with a greeting, a hearty hello from one fisherman to another. What? When you are done, you will leave these supplies for the next fisher, such as the way. So basically, every fishing spot you go to, it's already there. If this does allow fishing. Chapter 3, Casting the Line. When you are ready to fish, bait your hook using the fishing supplies. Then, cast your line with vigor and allow the hook to sink below the surface. The art of fishing is one of patience and focus. In particular, it requires the concentration of two senses, sight and touch. You might ask, how can one know if there are nearby fish for the taking? It is no different than the way moths are drawn to a flame. When your bait lands on the surface of the water, nearby fish will excitedly converge. The ripples on the surface will quickly announce their presence. Watch for these ripples carefully. The more the water stirs, the more plentiful the number of fish. In contrast, a quiet surface, when your line hits the water, will tell you there are no more fish to catch, and you must return in a day's time. In time, you will learn to tell fish apart based on the tug on your line. You will know the difference between a river Betty's Curious Nibble, River Betty's Curious Nibble, and a carp's eager pull. Blech. Chapter 4, Reeling It In. When you have hooked your fish, the time for patience and serenity is over. Now comes the throes of war. Your fish will thrash as if it fights for its life, but you must keep your grip firm and your mind focused as you reel your line and pull in your catch. Once you've reeled it in, the fish is yours. Scale it, cook it, and consume it how you please. Depending on your custom, there are different rituals to follow, but for all fishermen, a catch is always cause for celebration. Can you eat raw fish here? Will you get sick? It said raw meat. I assume that includes fish, yes. Chapter 5, The Rare and Unusual Catch. Different fish are native to different climates. If you seek a variety of fish, do not stay in one place. Temperate lakes and streams to the south will hook you a different catch than snow-fringed ponds and pitch-black caverns. When you seek a fish that is seldom caught, the uncommon and rare fish that fishermen brag about until long in their years, your best bet is to fish when the sun is low on the horizon. Dawn and dusk offer the best chances to catch these elusive creatures. I knew that. If you seek the very rarest of fish, special rods are required. Seek the advice of those in the Riften Fishery. What? Riften Fishery? You mean the one in the back? On the docks? Can you go in that building? My last playthrough, we had to kill somebody over there. I forget what it was. Where were we? Follow their guidance and wisdom, just as you have done with me. Of course, not every catch will feed your belly. Some may fill your coin purse, while others have interesting uses to those who brew potions. In my travels, I have even heard tall tales of dwarven rods used to lure lost trinkets settled at the... No! Lost trinkets settled at the bottom of ponds and lakes. For what purpose, a Nord like myself cannot know. What? Well, just to have the stuff. Look at me, I'm overencumbered. As the world moves on, such things are lost to time. Chapter 6, In Conclusion. There you have it. As I stated at the beginning of this journey, I am no writer. What is written here are not words, but a piece of me. It is the callow boy who, in his arrogance, was nearly dragged into the water by a goldfish. What? It is the shivering fishmonger, sitting on a frozen bucket in the dead of night, praying to Kine. Or is it Kine? Kine, that he will live to see the sunrise. It is the old man at the lake drinking a potion of strength, turning back time so he can hook an old foe. Drink a potion of strength to go fishing? It is part of me, and if you heed its message, it will become part of you. Alright, can I actually equip the fishing rod? Are you kidding me? What? You can fish in this game? Did this come with the base PS3 game? So this is what I've missed by not reading books or the actual guide? Huh. Press activate to reel in your line. Strong pull. So I'm supposed to push activate immediately thereafter? Too early, okay. You can't change the camera. There was a tug. Guess it's got to be a lot more substantial, huh? Do I just hold it down? I lost my catch. What? Well, I guess you don't hold down there because you mash it. There's a crab across the way. Well, I'm not that impressed with the fishing thus far in this game. Yeah, okay. I've never seen this before. Okay, that was actually cool. Well, no, I don't want to equip that. Well, looks like we're going to keep the fishing rod. Alright, we've got a crab over yonder. And what's that over there? Is that a person? I have flames, I don't have fireball. We need to spend money with the court wizard who's a total smartass in Whiterun. Can we fight this crab? Yeah, with Fendel I can. Let's hope it's the only one. Around here right now.
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. I'll see you in pieces.
Lucky that thing is slow. Thanks for the arrow. Tell me arrows don't weigh anything. You do move faster with the arrow drawn. I don't understand, but I like it. I'm gonna trash my R2 button. This is a new PS4 controller because the old one had a Y-axis with drift. Okay, what are you? You're too far away. Now you're too far away. There is some sort of hidden treasure out here. At the very beginning, I don't know where it is. But I will look in the guide later. I will be using the guide for this, if I feel like it. Especially for training purposes and allies. You could get jacked by wolves up here? Yeah. Where is it? Where's the wolf? Uh-oh. Whoa, right there. Yeah, we don't regenerate health. Sounds different. Don't steal from the meadery. If you want to join the Thieves Guild. Air is comfortable here. Good. Looks clear. Sometimes they'll transport a prisoner on this route. Whiterun, where we will spend a lot of time. Lavender keeps away mosquitoes. Is that a giant? That's a giant. Companions are fighting a giant, right? Giants will kick our ass right now. And for quite some time, everything will kick our ass for quite some time. Thing's gonna be dead by the time we get there. It's gonna be out here. Ayla? Ayla died in my last playthrough.
You think I'm afraid of you?
must have run off. What the hell are you talking about? Just murked it. What? Doesn't it have anything? Bullshit! Maybe they took it
You handle
first.
yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, sister. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The
That's
old
right.
man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your
Jorvaskar.
eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
The story, the lore is really interesting in Elder Scrolls, but this part is kind of lame. They all of a sudden, they just let you, like, Whitemane just puts you on the path to leading with, you don't earn it. It's like, oh yeah, you're the one. Here, you're gonna take charge, blah blah blah. It's weak. And she's, what is it, Rhea? In the middle there, is that Rhea? She always treats you like shit, it seems. Don't you go to her for shield training or something? There was a glitch in my last playthrough where either Vilcus or his brother Vargas, well, him. If they were your companion, or if they were your, I forget what it's called, your friend, the person who follows you, your follower. That's what they're called. It was just bugged. He would never leave you. He would keep coming. And there was something else that went with it. I forget what it was, such a long time ago. But it was just totally bugged out. And this game is super buggy. Let's walk a little faster here. Are the Khajiits here? Are they here? Tell me that's them. I have to spend my money on that home. These people all got murked. I had to kill some of them in the last playthrough. I forget why. I think they accidentally attacked me. I don't know, this is something happened.
Khajiit welcomes you, and also your coin. It is all in this note.
We will read everything.
Take a look.
What? Fishing maps? Fishing is totally new to me in this game. Alright, we're not going to sell weapons or apparel. How much money does he have? 700. Keep that. Keep the glass. Anything we can craft with, we keep. I don't know what you do with straw. What do you do with straw? No idea. We're collecting skulls, but not troll skulls. Although, what kind of skulls are there that you can actually pick up? There's troll skulls, then there's the human skulls, and that's it. We're not going to collect both. We don't sell any books. We can sell this at the inn. Well, I guess we are gonna just flip it all.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Alright, let's go ahead and eat. Let's eat some cheese and bread. And gotta get the text out of the way, game. I can't read. Alright, so this is Resade's notes. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Resade, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with one such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Resade has read of such things only in stories. Golden weapons and gleaming armor. That's got to be Dwemer, right? Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Resade to go on his way. Resade has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Resade has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Kastav. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Resade fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. Who is this guy?
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is. Honest pay for honest work.
How much is he paying? 2 each?
Honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Why would I buy from her when I can just come out here and get for free? That was the wrong button. So I just wasted my flame since I forgot how to run in this game since I haven't played it in a zillion years. What the... Yes. Well, I can't get cold if I'm on fire, right? Watch out. I want that tater. is that? Who is this? Is this a guard? Yes. Tell you what, let's give Fendel the books that we've read. Where the heck is he? Over here.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Read that. Let's read this. Okay, this is the fake letter. Dear Camilla, I know I have called upon you at your house many times, and while we may be growing close, I need you to put any desires you may have for me aside. I am a true-born son of Valenwood, and I could never befoul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. I hope we can remain true friends, provided you understand your people's place in the Aldmeri Dominion and respect me as such. Sincerely, Fendel. Aldmeri Dominion, huh?
You lead, I'll follow.
Well, let's go. Got some taters to flip. Wrong way. Dude, that guy's got to be so lazy who's paying the gold. Or he's just so rich he doesn't care. But we need the money. Where is he? He's right there. Good. Good, good, good.
Good to have you by my... Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall.
Why would I do that? I'm gonna hop up through there. But... Alright, Whiterun. Where we want to buy a home someday, soon.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
This is official. From Riverwood. We're not gonna be able to persuade or intimidate.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Alright, what's that merchant's name? It's gonna bother me until I see it.
They say Helgen got
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
She got
Why
murked
don't you
last
swallow
time,
that
so did her
stubborn pride
husband.
of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
Brigands I could handle.
This guy,
Dragons?
this guy hated us because we killed an elf?
Have it your
Who
way.
did we
I'll
kill?
take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
So many flowers. I don't remember these flowers all being here. Maybe there was an update for Skyrim that... Or it's because it's online. But this is... I don't recall Whiterun having this much flora. That you only get once out of the barrels. Yeah, the tundra, maybe that figures. Breeze.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't
Yeah,
be
we
good
want
for my
the breeze
crops.
zone.
Never is.
Oh,
You, what's your name? Bellathor, that's right.
Yes?
No. He got killed last playthrough, and that shuts the shop down. So you can't do business. So you lose, as the game goes on, you lose the ability to make substantial money because people just keep getting killed.
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city wall. Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
Steel. Oh, we killed this guy. There was a hit on this guy by, I think it was Dark Brotherhood. And then the shopkeeper, the drunken huntsman, he gets all pissed off. He always he usually insults you. We'll do all the stealing and whatnot later. You sold her stall. She sells drugs. She sells, what is it, skooma? Or is it the tree sap? One of them. Maybe these are all here. The lavender looks familiar. Maybe they're here at the beginning and they never regrow. Is that it? You can go in there and get restoration training at some point. All these people are going to have their stuff stolen all the time eventually. Let's go talk to this idiot Jarl, who's got the craziest kid ever. Oh, and there's, okay, so there's a dead body in here. Well, a skeleton. Yeah. So whose body is that? Whose body is that? There you go. Eat that goat cheese. That does sound pretty good, actually.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
Yeah, sorry, that's a bad habit. Although I could shoot you in the knee. Now what we typically do is swipe all this stuff. It's not stealing after a while.
This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruf is not receiving
Who's this,
visitors.
You better put that shit away before I drop one right between your eyes. Let's not tell them about Helgen yet. Let's stick to
As
the
House
Riverwood
Carl,
story.
my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
Clearly, I have your attention.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me.
Riverwood
I'm
wants
starting
help.
to think
I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, put your blade away, punk. Punky Brewster. The heck. So we're not going to steal all this, but eventually you'll just take all this to Bellathor's and flip it. And all the books. We're going to have too many books.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
So the vision is blurry because... Is it because I'm having a conversation with text options or because I'm hungry?
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
Why did that guy just walk
we
around
should
me?
send troops to Riverwood at once.
The hell?
It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not... Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties. That would be best.
Maybe we should have stolen
done.
from
You sought
Riverwood?
me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here,
Let me buy a house.
take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So you over-encumbered me? Thanks a lot, Balgruf. You can't murk him.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Fine.
Take a look.
Okay, do you have Muffle? Yes.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Still here.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
What do you want me to carry?
Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
Why would I want that? Yeah, torture his head.
Lead on.
Alright, so
Everything all right?
now I can take this stuff?
You'll be
Awesome.
rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Alright, so the grind is about to begin. I'm probably going to stop the segment right about here. But what I'm going to do is a bunch of Muffle. Like a bunch of Muffle. More than that. Oh, I have to read the book first. Use your illusion. Alright, so this is the plan here. We squat. I don't have enough magicka? Shit. Why is it not restoring? I'm not over encumbered anymore, so is it that... Will it tell me why my magicka isn't restoring? Okay, total magicka is reduced. Regenerates 75% slower. How do I take away wary? Okay, so we have to eat something and then we have to not be wary. Feel better but still peckish. Now satisfied. I'm gonna be eating so much food in this game. Well fed. So can we eat this raw? Can we eat it like sushi? Is that a thing? Okay, how do I take off weary? Can I just look up weary? No. Fatigue I don't have, I have weary. That's not helping. I didn't see weary mentioned at all. These are not, I don't have a disease. But that was it. How do I, hang on. How do I cure weary? I'll need to sleep in bed to restore my fatigue. Oh, this article didn't really help. I'm way busted here. I'm super fatigued. I'm super tired. There's only one worse status. Wow, okay. So I just need a rest. Well, that means I don't want to be any overencumbered anymore. Can we take the food in here? We're gonna have to do some cooking. Well, this is a lot more, I suppose, realistic. You gotta eat. You get really tired easily. I don't mean like that's real life, but there are penalties. Okay, so I'm gonna have to walk back to, because I'm not spending money. I'm gonna have to walk back to Riverwood. What is charcoal used for? I remember one use. Let's eat real quick. Well, I've got to get this magic situated first. Not necessarily this segment, but before I start grinding illusion levels and sneak, that's got to be taken care of. You eat horse. Well, okay, whatever. Alright, let's see if I can flip. We'll flip some food at the inn.
do you need?
What I need is my magic back. I don't have any freaking magic because of survival mode and I'm fatigued.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Slob.
I enjoy this work. What can I get you?
10 gold. Oh, am I that cheap? I do need the rest, but I don't want to pay for it. I'd rather sleep in Riverwood. But we can't fast travel there. We'd have to walk there. Could probably make it there in time.
Let's sate that appetite,
114, huh? So do you eat... I don't think we eat the dog meat. I'm not eating the dog meat. I can sell that. Yeah! Speech increased by selling dog meat. Are we gonna eat the horse? I don't want to eat horse. But we cooked it. She's got 82 gold. The wedges are good to flip. These are better to eat, but not really much better. Trying to get all our money without selling too much. Has this been cooked? Good enough.
Need anything else? Just let me know. Hungry, tired, or just plain? I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District?
Yeah, I know that
It's part
tree.
of the Temple of Kinareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard.
Actually, I just bought a spell from him.
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Boy, this sounds a lot different with headphones. Oh, you're a hired...
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wrong. Alright, so I've got to get some rest. I'm gonna go back to Riverwood.
The Jarl finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is.
Alright, so we got some missions. We talked to Balgruf. Got to get rid of this weary. Otherwise, we can't use magic at all, which is a disaster. We should make it no prob, right? Boy, no fast travel. That's a little cold. I probably should have done some alchemy with Farengar. Yeah, don't steal from there. Alright, you can get a random encounter if you keep going this way. And some of them are kind of tough. And legendary, believe me, it's probably going to be pretty tough. We don't want any random encounters. Unless it's Maik. Maik the Liar. That guy's cool. We will always talk to Maik.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Where the hell did you come from? Oh, are you going to Riverwood? Oh, we're coming with. We've got an escort. Who's this clown?
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Alright, that's cool. Slow down. Debilitated? Well, I got worse? Why did I get worse? Because I ran out of stamina from running? That's kind of weak. I'm gonna have to get used to this survival mode. Alright, let's go to sleep. Yeah, so now that there's guards here, it's harder to steal. That guy might see us stealing from the blacksmith. Maybe. Because that's where he stands, like right across.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I need a rest, buddy. I've become addled. Alright, I'm just gonna sleep all day. We can't see 24 hours. What is it, 6 in the morning? Okay, fine, we'll sleep 9 hours.
Wait, so a costume? You're not
Hey, our
serious.
magic is back.
Sure I am. We got some
Nice.
furs and tree branches, paint them white, and then tie them to stone.
Here's
All
the
right,
work.
we're back.
Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
I'm not bringing any wood. Okay, finally. Can I chant Muffle? 3 guards?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an elephant.
Nice. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna
Business here
do.
in Riverwood, eh?
Sneak
There are worse villages.
and Muffle. And I'm gonna grind out some perks. And just repeat. Here we go. We're full. Oh, we have to rest. We'd have to get another level. And then we can sleep in the bed and rest. Right, there's a cabbage. This is gonna be so hardcore. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Good thing I've got the hood on. Otherwise, I don't think I have enough magicka.
Huh, that ain't nothing. Wait till you see what I got planned for next week. Good dog.
Yeah, sneak. Sneak. Take you, take you, take you, take you. Take you. Take you. Nothing in there to take. They knew I was coming.
Can the sawmill handle those logs? They look a mite big.
Aye, it can. Wouldn't want them any bigger, though.
And the blade?
Oh, so that's why this is here? Because the guards stay here? Is that why? Can we actually sleep? Oh, we can sleep here as well. Okay. But you're outside. But still. No illusion level? Let's go to flip the garbage that we just collected.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Be quiet. Is there... Where haven't we been? We went in there, although we didn't snoop around. We're not snooping around anywhere just yet. Well, we're not stealing from anything, so we've got everything we want right now.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. The sooner you find the claw, don't let my sister... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Get rid of all the junk. That's it? Only flips for a 6? Kidding me. It's a potion.
Till next time.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this segment. Off segment, I'm going to grind illusion and sneak and probably do some local exploration. And maybe. We'll see. Anyways, what did we do? We went to Balgruf and told him about the dragons and talked to Farengar, and we got half a dozen places to visit or quests to do. What are we doing first? We want to buy a house in Whiterun. So we're going to be messing with Balgruf. Anyways, thanks for watching.